I've been giving a series of videos on how to preserve your treasures, and today what we're going to cover is how to preserve your paperwork. Now hopefully you've looked at the previous two videos on, figuring out what it is that's actually valuable to you and how valuable it is. And what we're going to talk about is how do we preserve those things that we need to keep long term. And these are the ones I'm talking about, the 20 plus years part. One of the first things you need to realize is that your valuable treasures, including paper, have to be stored in ideal environments. Things like high temperature, fluctuating temperatures, the sun, pollution, humidity, insects and rodents, even the acid in the paper itself that it's made with. These are all things that affect how long the paper can last before it disintegrates. So in order to preserve paper, I often tell people, think about your paper like a living thing. Store it in a place that you'd want to live in, and more than likely you'll be able to keep your items, staying healthy longer, so to speak. To protect the papers, you want to make sure that you're storing them in what's called buffered paper, and basically that just means acid-free. And it's helpful to have it not only in an acid-free box, but also in acid-free folders, which can be purchased at places like Gaylord and University Products, Archival Methods, these sort of websites that are all meant for like museum conservation. It's a good practice that if you're going to have something that's going to constantly be out, that you take photocopies of it and use those photocopies as reference sheets instead of the actual item being taken out all the time. And it's also good to take, like if you have a lot of newspaper clippings, to actually photograph those newspaper clippings onto buffered paper and store the paper and get rid of the newspaper clippings, because if your buffered paper is actually going to last a lot longer than newspaper clippings. Remember, newspapers were meant to just last a few days. They didn't really build them to last 100 years. So anyways, in my next video, I'm going to be talking about how to preserve your photographs. This has been Gabby with your Living Peace Tuesday tip.